All right, so let's take a look at all the goals the Super Falcons scored at the recently concluded African Women's Cup of Nations. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. First, we're going to start with the Super Falcons match against South Africa. And this goal right here was the first goal of the tournament for the Super Falcons, even though they lost by 2-1. On our man B with the assist, Rashida Ajibade with the goal. She gets it inside the box, slips it past the goalkeeper with her left foot. And that's a nice one right there. Even though the Super Falcons lost the match, as you see, she gets the ball just about on the penalty spot, and she just slips the ball past the goalkeeper, who stood no chance right there. The next one will be the next match against Botswana, and this goal was scored by Ifeoma Onumonu, assisted by Halimatu Ayinde. The first goal of the match, Super Falcons took the 1-0 lead with this goal. As you see, just a nice scoop over the goalkeeper, puts it into the back of the net. That was her first and only goal of the competition, although she did have a good competition for the Super Falcons. Nice one right there. And the second one in the match was scored by Christy Uchebe, the Benfica midfielder, assisted by Tony Payne from the corner, and she came in right there just strong. That was the first appearance in the tournament. Actually came in at halftime, and the first touch of the game was to head the ball into the back of the net. And we moved to Nigeria versus Burundi. First goal of the match was a penalty. Long ball sent forward by Osinachi Ohale. Rashida Ajibade wins the penalty, steps up herself, and puts the ball into the back of the net. Made the score 1-0 against Burundi. And as you see, goalkeeper stood no chance right there. Second goal of the tournament for Rashida Ajibade. And from that point on, she turned provider in the match. This one was a pass that fell for Peace Effie. She slams the ball into the back of the net. Her first and only start for the Super Falcons in the competition, and she got a goal in that match. A lucky goal of sorts, but she's not going to be complaining. Puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-0 for the Super Falcons. Third goal assisted by who do you know? Rashida Ajibade once again, this time to Uchenna Kanu, who puts the ball into the back of the net at the far post. And as you see, Ajibade just lays it on the plate, but I don't think it's that easy from that angle. You still have to have a good amount of skill to put the ball into the back of the net from there, and which she did. You see the goalkeeper also got a hand on it, but she was right there to put the ball in. A little tough angle right there in my opinion. And this was the fourth goal of the match, also scored by Uchenna Kanu, assisted by the lady herself, Rashida Ajibade. Second assist of the match for her, second goal of the match for Uchenna Kanu. And as you see, just a poor pass, she jumps on and makes a delicious cross, and the finishing was scrumptious. Just puts it in the perfect spot. Did not really put much power in it, just placed it, and the goalkeeper was stuck on glue right there. None she could do. And we moved. This is the Super Falcons against the Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon, and this was a very important goal. It got the Super Falcons into the 2023 World Cup, scored by who else? Rashida Ajibade, player of the tournament in my opinion. No other player in this tournament was as good as she was, assisted by Ifeoma Onumonu. The nice run was made by Ngozi Okobi. She gives it to Ifeoma, who puts it right there. The header was just a beautiful header. Really wouldn't expect her to score from there, but she did, and we moved. This was the last goal of the tournament for the Super Falcons, scored in the semifinals against Morocco, and that made the score 1-0. As we know, the Super Falcons ended up losing this match on penalties, but the cross in by Rashida Ajibade, the header by Ifeoma Onumonu, and this was her own goal at the end of the day. As you see, it goes off the Moroccan lady's head, and that was it. The last goal of the tournament for the Super Falcons. Really strange that they scored their last goal in the semifinals, but that's just how it ended up being. Well, those are the goals scored by the Super Falcons at the 2022 African Women's Cup of Nations. Let me know which one you think is the best goal of the tournament for the Super Falcons. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.